Hello, my name is Flump1186 Slam, and I'm with my brother Cerberus, and I went to go see Pokemon I Choose You.
Pokemon Go!
No.
Oh.
I Choose You.
Really? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Who chooses who?
Both of them, technically. And I love this. I love this movie.
So set this movie up for us, Christian.
Basically, it's a retelling. The beginning is the beginning of the Pokemon series, where literally Ash sees on TV two Pokemon trainers battling, and like he says, the next tomorrow he's gonna be 10 and he can go get his Pokemon.
Well, you have to be 10?
Yeah, you have to be 10 years old. Like,
really?
He literally becomes 10 and leaves home, and like...
Hold on, so you're telling me, like, the show we used to watch, he is like 10.
Yeah, he's 10.
And he just leaves to the wild.
Yeah, that's how they do it. To go find some monsters that
maybe could kill him.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, I did not know that.
But the funny thing is, he's gone through so many different championships and everything throughout this. Guess how old he is now?
Like 12?
No, he's still 10. He's still 10 somehow, which I find hilarious.
Really?
And I wish this movie...
Even after the Mewtwo movie?
Everything, yeah, he's apparently still 10. I say he's older. But yeah, so basically same thing. He gets to the...
He has one extreme busy year.
Yeah, exactly. But he gets to Professor Oak's, and basically... There's no one. His rival isn't the same guy, Gary. It's another guy later on, because there was like the nephew of Professor Oak, which also, before the movie started, apparently there was like another movie happening, like another like Pokemon movie, like before it, like a small movie, and you follow Gary as he becomes, I guess, the champion, who is then you fight him at the end of the first Pokemon game. Like, because he's your rival in that one. I think they call him Blue in that one. But you see Red at the end, and that's pretty cool. And Red's supposed to be like the main guy. But what was it? So Ash goes to Oak's everything's same. He goes there. All the other Pokemon are taken by 3 other people that we never really ever see. And then, but instead, I think Gary just won. Ash
just had the bad luck of having his birthday late.
Yeah, no, Ash had the bad luck of falling asleep because he smashed his clock on accident.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, so then he gets Pikachu, and then they go off on an adventure. They kind of shorten like the first episode where they're going off on their adventure. Pikachu, of course, shocks him many times. There's a lot of pratballs where he just falls a lot in the, not Pikachu, but Ash, during the first thing. A bunch of Spearows, a bunch of these bird Pokemon attack. They start attacking Pikachu, but Ash actually threw a rock at him, and then Pikachu shocks all the birds, and then they take it to a medical thing, and then we have a montage of them bonding, them having little adventures by themselves, and then like the movie does like incredible start off basically when Ho-Ho first flies over, drops a feather, and after Entei's in this. Do you remember Entei? Do you remember the first Pokemon movie where it was the lion? He had like the mask and he had like smoke coming out of his hair?
Yeah.
He's in this.
Really?
Him and like his 2 brothers.
He has brothers?
Yeah, he's the fire one, then there's the lightning one, which is a tiger.
Yeah, that's
and then a water one, which is like a dog horse
it's like
thing.
A seahorse.
Yeah, something like that.
Not a seahorse, like a walrus kind of thing.
I don't know.
It's like a dog or a cat.
That's the yellow one. That's the tiger, the saber-toothed one, I think. But yeah, they're all in this because apparently there's a legend that there was a tower that they used to communicate with Ho-Ho, the god bird, whatever, which is supposed to be like a phoenix, and that one got set on fire by a lightning bolt and then set ablaze, and then rain came down and cooled it. But while that happened, 3 Pokemon, I guess, died during that.
Is that bad when Pokemon dies?
Well, those 3 did, and like Ho-Ho gave them the power and made them legendaries, which would be Raijin, I think his name was, who would become the lightning tiger one, saber-toothed one, who would represent the lightning bolt that struck the tower, the fire represented by Entei, and then the water represented the water Pokemon, the water that came down. And basically, there's a legend that the person who gets this feather that Ash got, that Ho-Ho drops, is you're the Rainbow Warrior, and you have to then, you can then go meet Ho-Ho. And basically Ash meets up some new friends who are supposed to be like the standard Pokemon team up where you have the one girl who's a water type. No,
it's not the.
No, even though they show clips of them at the end of the movie, it's not. Which I don't think this is supposed to be the same universe either. But and then there's another kid who has a Lucario, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's the, I don't know if you remember, it's the all blue one. Not blue one. It's like a, remember, you know, remember Anubis from Egyptian mythology? Like, he has the jackal head kind of look, like a dog head. He looks like that, all blue, but he has like black markings on it. And like, I think like he's probably one of the second most favorite Pokemon in Pokemon series, if only because he appears so many times in different Pokemon games, and he's always like he's the first one to ever get a Mega Evolution, where it's basically Super Saiyan for Pokemon, as well as being one who got his own movie, well, with Ash, he got his own movie, and he's like the only one who's like not a legendary type, but is like super strong. But so like they go on an adventure, they meet a guy named Cross, who's Ash's new rival, who has this weird hair that like, it's weirder than regular anime hair. You know, like how some anime hair has like those big bangs, like Yu-Gi-Oh had like all those bangs and stuff. This guy had two big bangs that came out and then fused and then came out to the end that formed a cross, that formed an X. And like, it wasn't like there were two bangs, no, they were like two separate bangs that merged into one and then came out the other end. I'm just like, okay, that's weird. But yeah, and like basically throughout the adventure, you get little brief snippets of like the original series, like Team Rocket's in this, but they really have no point because they just appear every once in a while and get knocked out.
Like they did on the show.
Yeah, but like this was just more or less like they had no real plot or any character development. They're like,
even try to stop Ash or anything.
No, well, they tried to get Pokemon, but like they always got blown away or something. They were just like, they were just there because Pokemon, we have to have Team Rocket. That was the only reason they were there. They had no significance to it, which kind of sucks because like even the Entei movie, at least that one, like, I think there actually was a point for them being there, and also they at least gave some good jokes, like when Ash was about to die, they save him, and they go, man, we can't let you die. If you die, we're out of a job. Like they break the fourth wall a little bit. So they go on adventures. There's some stuff like the Butterfree. Do you remember Butterfree?
Yeah, the butterfly.
Yeah, how he let it go with the pink butterfly or whatever. If you remember that, no.
I think so.
Basically, that is that scene. The Charmander originally was Cross's, and like there's a cool little story arc where like the Charmander basically gets kicked off by Cross because Cross believes Pokemon should only be strong, and then there's just a bunch of crud that. They're like that running strong, and that the Charmander was weak, but Ash, of course, trained him to become a Charizard. And basically, this is a pretty fun movie. But the best part is the end. Where the end is, there's like this little ghost Pokemon that's been following Ash, who's like a harbinger, who's like a guy who's supposed to test him, kind of. Which at one point, Ash loses the cross, and Ash says, Pikachu could have beat him because he used Charmander instead, or Charmeleon, and like his friends go, Ash, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, why? I'm pretty sure Pikachu would have beaten this guy, and like apparently that's a bad thing, and he leaves. Pikachu like even gets angry at him, and Ash leaves. Pikachu runs away, and then this nightmare Pokemon or whatever sends Ash into a dream world where there's no Pokemon. And it's this world. He sends him into this world, and basically it says how much this world sucks compared to the Pokemon world. Really? I love that bit because they go like, you see out there, imagine a world where there's no school, no this, where you could go out and run. And I'm like, yes, I would like to go to Pokemon World. Stop flaunting it in my face.
Really? Pokemon?
Are you kidding me? A 10-year-old me who wouldn't need to go to school?
And really has this adventure and never ages.
Exactly. I'd be like, fudge yes, take me to Pokemon World.
I wonder what you would look like drawing Pokemon style.
I'm pretty sure I can figure that out. But what was it? But yeah, so
see, now your big brown eyes.
Yeah.
Curly bushy hair.
I don't know about curly because how my hair looks like this when it goes down. But in any case, so Ash then wakes up from that dream when he remembers Pikachu after the nightmare, and they had fun together. Then again, adventure. Then the end where they go to Ho-Ho, or they're gonna go Ho-Ho, they have the feather, they gotta put the feather on this shiny rock, on the top of this mountain.
So they gotta climb a mountain.
They get their eye on top of the mountain. They're gonna use this feather to put.
Time sequence.
No, there is like a little adventure bit where they're walking across and stuff, but yeah. But they take the feather, they're gonna put on this rainbow rock and it'll summon Ho-Ho, so Ash can.
Rainbow rock?
Yeah, it's a rock that's shiny.
Okay.
But they're gonna put the rock on there, but the feather on there so they can summon Ho-Ho, because Ho-Ho apparently lives at the end of the rainbow. It's a pot of gold.
And you have to use a feather to call him.
To call him, yeah. But
on a special rock.
Yeah, but Cross is there and says, I need to fight. I need to fight you. Whoever wins gets to summon Ho-Ho.
But is there hold on.
Yeah.
You may have said it, but I may have missed it. Is there a reason why they need to call Ho-Ho?
Because Ash wants the battle. That's like, again, this is more or less just like an adventure. There's really no like
end of the world. Or
yeah, there's no end of the world. There's out of all of the movies, this is more or less
like a setup, I guess.
Kind of. It's more or less like a beginning. Like if they wanted to start a new Pokemon series from the beginning, they could do it from this. Or on the flip side of that, this could be again just like another tale or
reboot, like the whole movie series.
Kind of, because like all the movies, they're always like world ending. Yeah. This one more.
So it's just like he finds a feather and he wants to fight this.
Well, bird. The feather of a legendary bird, but yeah, but so yeah, because he wants to capture. That's basically every Pokemon game ever.
I guess that's true.
So
capture creatures.
Yeah, so they go there. He fights Cross. He beats Cross with Charmeleon, who then becomes
Charizard. Okay.
Cross use?
He uses like this wrestler Pokemon, which also
the one with the arms.
Yeah, and also the Pokemon. Yeah, the Pokemon's like they're all from like different generations too, which I kind of like because they're not just from like the first generation.
Oh, so there's like
from the newer ones, like the one he has.
You see Mewtwo in it?
Oh, you do see him, but like, I think it's like the beginning where they have like they do like a quick, like they play like the Pokemon theme song, a remix of it.
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, they do it, and they have like a mix of like all the movies.
Okay.
Like every clip, so you see Mewtwo in there a couple times, you see all the scenes. But yeah.
Metal Mewtwo. I thought he was bad.
Oh yeah, when he has his suit.
Yeah.
That was yeah. What was it?
Anyways,
so they fight. Cross loses, and also Cross has like his own Pokemon, which looks like one of the weasels from Roger Rabbit.
Oh really?
Yeah, one of them. I'm like, that looks exactly like he even smiles with its toothy grin. I'm like, yeah, that's the goddamn weasel. One of those weasels. But yeah, so Ash wins. He's gonna take the feather and put it on the rock, and Cross goes, F you, knocks it.
F you.
What is F you? Oh. Even though every time Pikachu talked, I filled in what Pikachu meant. So it's like, come on, Pikachu, don't you want to come with me? Fuck you. Cross grabs the feather, and it turns out if you have a Heart of Darkness, this feather will turn black and they'll lose its color. But he takes the feather, puts it on the thing, dark energy comes out. The shadow Pokemon that was following Ash takes the feather, controls all of the Pokemon, because he has to seal, I guess, back to the colors of it or whatever. And all the Pokemon start going crazy, wanting to kill the main cast, including Ash and Pikachu.
Pikachu's not affected.
Because it only hit the other ones and didn't hit these Pokemon, the main Pokemon.
Oh, okay. So other Pokemon, but not our Pokemon.
Yeah, and like because there was like other wild Pokemon around because they wanted power from Ho-Ho. So they all go on a rampage, start beating the crap out of it. Ash sends Pikachu to fight the little ghost Pokemon, which Pikachu shoots a lightning blast. The ghost Pokemon shoots another blast. The attacks hit. But then the dark Pokemon blast shoots out and hits Pikachu. Pikachu gets knocked down and like badly hurt. Ash, I think, gets hit a couple times, or Pikachu gets knocked all the way over there. Ash gets hit a couple times, and like he says, Pikachu, get in the ball. You need to be protected, or you need to stay protected or whatever. And like I think he got hit. Yeah, both of them got hit. They're badly hurt, and basically, Ash says, "Get in the ball. Why won't you get in the ball?" And that's the scene that he starts to black out. Yeah, and he goes, and Pikachu goes, "Because I want to stay with you." And honestly, I love that scene. That is a heart-wrenching goddamn scene, because here's the thing.
But why hasn't Pikachu been able to talk all this time?
I just think that's like more of the just like the, in the moment. I think more like in the moment. I think more just in the moment kind of thing. Like they had a connection bond right there. Not to mention, I love the idea of a character that never really talks, but then when they do talk, it's something meaningful. Like the first words they ever say or that we ever understand is something extremely meaningful. Like
when I die, my dog talks.
Like Legend of Zelda, the new one, Link is quiet throughout the entire game.
Really?
Yeah, throughout the entire game because he's Link. He doesn't talk.
What is he, a mute?
He says that it says in like a journal thing. Yeah, that is a vow of silence so that he can focus on his training and stuff. But then in the end, like at the end of all of his adventures, Zelda asks Link, do you remember who I am? It would have been so good and so powerful because he doesn't say it. I wish he did. If all he said was, I remember, or yes, or just something along those lines, just like one word.
So
for
what
like
does he say?
He doesn't say anything. Like she just asks, do you remember? And it pans up, and it's just like that sucks.
So he never says anything.
He never says a word. But in any case, Pikachu. But then here's the part where I wanted to start laughing at. After this, basically, Ash then gets up, because throughout this entire movie he's been standing in front of giant monsters, says, I'm Ash Ketchum, and I'm going to be the Pokemon Master to try to make them stop. And these...
Once again, he's 10.
Yeah, but these Pokemon shoot a massive blast all at once. Do you know who you're messing with? They all shoot a blast at him in that exact moment. I guess they do know. They shoot a massive blast, and Pikachu like gets up because Pikachu's hurt, runs and jumps at
full blast.
Yeah, no, jumps in front of Ash, but then falls because she's actually.
It was too early.
Pikachu's actually that hurt.
Oh.
So, but Pikachu, Ash goes, Pikachu, grabs the Pokeball, puts Pikachu back in the Pokeball, and turns his back to the blast.
I think it's it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Once again, he's 10.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Ash dies.
Really?
He freaking dies. Mind you, it's Kingdom Hearts kind of death where basically, I know, I'm gonna explain. Basically, there's no body left behind. You turn to like a ghost and then disappear.
That's what happened?
Yeah, so after the blast, like Pikachu comes out of the Pokeball.
Where's Ash?
No, he goes and sees Ash. Pikachu has like the Pokeball went under Ash's hat, and Pikachu comes up, has the hat on their head. It goes, Pika, and looks and sees Ash like laying there, but like a ghost, like an after image, and just goes. Pika, she goes to put the. I'm assuming it's a she. I'm going ahead and assume it's a she. I don't think we ever get told. Pikachu, yeah.
He's a boy.
I don't know. It sounded like a girl when he talked.
We should definitely talk this up.
I don't know. But she puts the hat on Ash, but the hat phases through him as he disappears. That's not the funny part, though. Because honestly, I was like, okay, this is still kind of sad. This is still kind of heart-wrenching. And like, I thought...
You were in the theater biting your teeth.
Oh, no. I was like... Because I thought there was going to be another twist, because Pokemon has introduced alternate dimensions in the game. I thought what was going to happen was Pikachu was going to ask Ho-Oh for a wish.
To bring Ash back?
No, to go on to always be with Ash, to have like an adventure.
But that would mean Pikachu would die.
No, but listen. That they would always go on an infinite adventure, and they would start the Pokemon series.
So like they're in some kind of dimension.
So that like the Pokemon series, from the ones that you and me started with,
and that's why he's always 10.
That's always 10, and Pikachu and Ash went on an immortal adventure throughout that entire thing.
Oh my God.
That right there, even though I would wish Ash would grow up, would be perfect. That would have been an awesome way to end that movie, because it's like, oh crap, everything's answered.
So what happens?
They don't even really give an answer, but basically Pikachu's crying, and Ash wakes up in a monotone black and white world of the same world, and goes, Pikachu, and like everything's black and white. Pikachu, and like it kind of does like the whole thing where like you see Ash in the black and white world, then it fades into the color world, and you see Pikachu there, and like Pikachu's crying, is sad, and Ash hears Pikachu's voice, like Pika Pi, like that, and he starts running. He as he starts running, like he starts going, like color starts coming back. He's trying to run through a giant field, and like color around him's all coming back. The world's starting to fill back in, and then like in front of Pikachu, a portal starts opening, and Pikachu basically jumps through the portal, and then when he jumps through the portal, Ash looks up and sees Pikachu jumping from the sky, and Ash goes, Pikachu! Jumps up, grabs her or him. Ash gains all his color back, and Ash just comes back to life. Ash and Pikachu come back through the portal alive, and and then the rest of the movie is the bad guy Cross. He has a redeeming moment when like he has to bring his Pokemon back from being controlled. Yeah, he's comes back. Ash uses the feather, summons Ho-Oh, goes through a battle. Like he comes back, everyone's like, "Yeah, Ash, you're back!" They have a happy moment. They summon Ho-Oh. They have a battle.
Let's finish.
They leave it ambiguous if he ever gets Ho-Oh or not.
So you wait, you never even see the bird fight?
No, you do see the bird. You see a fight, but then like you see like it cuts to the end of it, where like Ash goes.
They're just sitting like
no, they're in like the nurse thing. And Pikachu. The nurse where Pikachu's all messed up a little bit. And says, yeah, he was fighting Ho-Oh, and the nurse is always like, what? And then like they heal. They have a touching moment. All three friends say goodbye, and Ash heads off on an adventure, and then it shows like a montage of all of like Ash's companions. He's like Doctor Who and has like hundreds of companions, so many companions. And then like the movie like shows like a bunch of Pokemon from all the different generations and stuff, and like all living in Pokemon. Linaria says that this is a great Pokemon world full of adventure and mystery, and it ends, and it's, again, I liked it, but I'm just saying, like, Ash died, and we are just glossing over the fact that he died, and on the flip note of that, he died and somehow was brought back to life. I thought...
Maybe he wasn't even brought back to life.
But here's the other...
Pikachu jumped through the portal.
But, well,
Ash never came back.
Well, you know, Ash came back. They show him come back. But here's another thing. I thought this was what's going to happen, because, again, I was kind of hoping this was going to connect to the main series and make it to where Pikachu and Ash like start the series again, and that's why he's immortally 10 years old. I thought what was going to happen was Pikachu was going to destroy the world, because when Pikachu's crying, like it starts summoning electricity, and it shoots a massive electrical bolt that looks like it absorbs everything. It looks like it absorbs the mountain and like all the people, and I'm like, Pikachu just killed everyone. I thought Pikachu was gonna like destroy the world, and maybe like, I don't know, Ho-Oh was gonna come down and reset the world or something.
Dead.
But yeah, the movie I liked. It was fun, but I do wish that like I do wish like if Ash died, they would have kept it that he died, but Pikachu went with him to like another world with like Ho-Oh probably sent him to another world. Probably did. Where Ash would be immortally 10 forever or something, and they would go on, they would be together forever. And then of course it ends with like a battle against, I think, Cross. No, again, a battle against the Ho-Oh, and like Ash goes, Pikachu, I choose you! And that's, yeah. And also, they only show him turning his hat when he's standing in front of Pokemon, like looking out battling. I'm just like, you could have done that a couple other times. But yeah, also it's funny seeing like 90s Ash with like modern day Pokemon character design, because like the 10-year-olds have like the girl 10-year-old has like short shorts with like what are those, yoga pants on? And it's just like, yeah, I don't think the 90s Ash characters would have that, even though Misty had like those short shorts. But anyways, the movie was awesome. I would say check it out. I would say check it out if it's in theaters. I think it was last night, but it was fun. I liked it.
Would you recommend buying it? I
would. I'm probably gonna do a review, like an actual like review, like the Cinema Snob and stuff that I watch. Probably try to do a review on that, because I'm planning to do some. But either way, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Share what it is I done. Links are on my Facebook, are on there somewhere. I love the little Pikachu. I choose you. I choose you. He wants to be better with them. Either way, thanks for watching. Share the videos, and we will see you later. Bye, Jake. See ya, Pikachu.